Namaskaram. In our last episode, we learned how the veil makes us fearless. Today, we discover how the veil acts as a powerful force of liberation, breaking the chains that bind us. This verse tells a profound story about a time when even the king of Devas, Devendra or Indra, was rendered helpless. Panaikkai muga, padakkarada, madatavana, gajakadavul, padathidum, நீ களத்து முளைத்தெரிக்க aram agum. To understand this, we need to know who it speaks of. The first two lines, Panaikkai muga, padakkarada, madatavana, describe a magnificent divine elephant, one with a trunk as mighty as a palm tree, Panaikkai, a decorated face mask, Mugapadam, and with potent mushed fluid, Madam, flowing down its cheeks. This is no ordinary elephant. This is Airavata, the divine white elephant of Indra, who emerged from the churning of the milky ocean. The verse refers to Gajakadavul, the deity of this great elephant, that is Devendra or Indra himself. The story goes that Devendra was once captured and enchained by the asuras. Even the king of the heavens with all his might was bound and imprisoned. This is where the veil demonstrates its ultimate power. The final lines, Padathidum நீ களத்து முளை தெரிக்க aram ஆகும், translate to, the veil becomes the grace that shatters the binding chains and their very roots in the battlefield. In that moment of hopelessness for Devendra, it was Murugan's veil that flew forth, not just cutting the chains, but utterly destroying the shackles that held the king of the Devas captive. This verse offers a powerful lesson. All of us at a point feel chained. We might feel bound by a difficult situation, a limited belief, financial trouble, or an emotional burden. These are our personal asuric chains. They can make us feel helpless as Devendra was in that prison. The veil represents that divine force that can shatter any bond. It is a powerful wisdom and grace that doesn't just offer temporary relief but goes to the very root, the mulai, of the problem and destroys it. The lesson here is that liberation begins with wisdom and is achieved through action. So how do we use this? This is our veil in action, a practical tool to begin breaking our own chains. The next time you feel stuck, trapped, or bound by a problem, the first step is to use your wisdom to identify the chain. Ask yourself, what is the true chain holding me back right now? Once you have named it, the second step is to act. The veil does not just observe the chain, it strikes. It takes decisive action. So you ask yourself this powerful practical question. What is one small strike I can make against this chain right here, right now? This isn't about shattering the entire problem in one go. It is about making the first crack. If the chain is a feeling of being overwhelmed, your one strike might be to write down a single task and complete it. If the chain is ignorance about a topic, your one strike is to read a single paragraph about it. That small decisive step is your veil in motion, striking the very first link. That is the power of veil in action. Now let's learn this verse of liberation. Let's say it in parts. Please repeat after me. Panaikkai muga, படக்கரட மதத்தவன கஜக்கடவுள் பதத்திடும் நீ களத்து முளைத்தெரிக்க ஆரம் ஆகும். Wonderful! And now we connect it back to our foundational verse, the source of all power. திருத்தணியில் உதித்தருளும் ஒருத்தன் மலைவிருத்தன் எனதுலத்தில் உரை கருத்தன் மயில் நடத்து குஹன் வேலே. A powerful reminder that with divine grace, no chain can hold us and no prison can contain us. Join me in the next episode as we continue our journey. Until then, do not hesitate to identify and break your chains. Thank you for watching.